Whammy Grammy, Tyler.
Whammy Grammy, Alex Doyle. You know what time it is.
What up? What time is it? 5:01.
Your time. 7:01 here. Time to record the show, bud. Like we do every week.
Yep. Like we do every week.
Yep. How many shows has it been?
This is 64.
Oh, Nintendo. What's your
What are
favorite
you
64
doing?
game? I was just, I made a tea. I was taking the bag out.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was just under the frame, and I could see you doing some kind of funny business down there. So I wasn't sure exactly what we're working with.
General fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, gotta drink something.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 64. What's your favorite 64 game?
Pokemon Snap.
Ah, that's where your love of cameras began, I bet.
Nah, it's just a fun game. You?
Probably GoldenEye. Bond. Pretty classic.
That is a classic choice.
Yeah. I mean, I think at least like 60% of all people would say Bond or Mario Kart, probably.
Yeah. Or Super Mario 64.
That was good. I mean, right from the get-go, you turn it on and you can stretch his face out in like the loading screen. You're like, come on, that's a fun game.
Yeah. That was a fun game. I haven't played that in a long time. Never beat it.
Really?
No.
I actually don't know. I didn't play that much 64.
Yeah? You were still on Super Nintendo those days?
No, I mean, I guess that came a little earlier, but by the time I was really into it more, it would have been PlayStation.
Oh yeah? What was your go-to PlayStation game then?
Final Fantasy VII. I mean, go-to because it's an RPG. It's not like you play it all the time, but that was the best one.
Nice.
And then, you know, the Tommy Honks are going to be up there, especially 2.
Yeah? 2 was your fave?
Yeah, 1 you couldn't, like, tail slide, nose slide, blunt slide, Manny. You couldn't do any of that shit. It was weird.
So you prefer 2 over, like, the further into the generation? The 4, the 5, the Undergrounds?
No, 3 was, I think the first one where I was like, holy fuck. You could build your park, the graphics are obviously better, like, yeah, that one.
You know what's funny is
really
3
slapped.
I had on GameCube for some reason.
It is funny to have a GameCube.
Yeah, my sister was more of a GameCuber, but Tony Hawk 3 for some reason we had on that one.
Could you play as
I
Bam?
never played it there. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Just like a lot of like kickflip pivots and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Way to go. Right on.
Yep.
Right on. Whammy Grammy.
Whammy Grammy.
Time flew.
What'd you say?
I was going to say time flies, and then I was going to say time flew, and it kind of was just a mess of all that.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know. This is coming out on Super Bowl Sunday, hey?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Who's your money on? The Rams?
I don't know. I mean, you want to see old Joe Cool do pretty good. It's been pretty fun watching him in the Bengals.
Joe Burrow has led the greatest
it has been.
I
turnaround in the
agree.
history
I
of the
agree.
NFL.
All the games this year.
I
Unreal.
tend to agree.
You
Yeah,
tend
I
to
tend
agree?
to agree on that one.
It's been by
Yeah.
far the best playoffs.
Based on all the games that I've watched. Yeah. I
Ooh,
tend to
you've
agree.
missed out if you haven't, my friend. I think it's
Oh yeah.
probably
No,
going to be the Rams.
I haven't missed a Joe Cool game since back in 07.
In 07, he would have been a teen.
And that's what that's how big of a fan I am. Could
Damn.
you not tell?
You were watching his, I don't know, junior high games?
Of course.
That's
Joe Cool with a name like that.
It's not his real name.
You know what's crazy is you could have gone even crazier with a name, made something all the way up, and I would not know. I haven't watched a football game probably since a few Super Bowls ago.
How was that one, though?
Actually, the most recent football game I probably watched was a Rams game in Los Angeles.
That's fun. That's cool. I've never been
Yeah.
to an NFL game. I want to.
I was like deathly hungover and really having a bad time.
That's
Well,
where
not
you
a
want to
bad
be
time,
hungover.
just-
Super loud
Yeah.
with a bunch of people.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite activity of my life, but looking back on it now, it's still about the same.
Well, you win some, you lose some, buddy.
Yeah,
Who's
the
your
street
pick
league is
then?
that. Gotta go LA, of course. home team.
That's true. 2 years in a row, home team at the Super Bowl. It's never happened before that. Come on. I mean, in that case, I'll go Cincy, right?
What are we betting? $10? Just 1-1?
I would like to say that the loser has to edit the show, but I don't really have anything to lose there since I have to do it anyway.
Yeah, it's a horrible bet for me that I just wouldn't take.
It's not good for you. That's the Josh bet where you just lose a case of beer but don't win anything.
Oh yeah, have we talked about that on here? How Josh was gonna try the flip and a half off the 5 meter at Pan Am?
The what?
The front flip and a half?
I believe it's called a
front flip to dive.
As Josh would say.
Yeah.
Off the 5 meter.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it here, I don't think.
I guess not.
It's kind of, it would have been more fun had we brought it up a couple months ago or whenever the bet was originally started, because now it's already over, and Josh failed. Couldn't complete the front flip to dive off the 5 meter.
Claimed hard.
Let's send it.
Yeah, claimed hard. Never had the dive off with Eric Penton either, I don't believe. I think that was another part of some type of challenge or bet that he'd made for himself.
It's hard to interpret his drunken claims, but he's a claimer.
Yeah. Do you know if he bought the twofer for whoever he had to buy it for?
Yeah, I think he went out and brought it back to Pan Am Pool. Made good on it instantly.
Wow, good on him.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a heavy claim. I wouldn't try it. I know you wouldn't try it because we know what happened off the no meter when you tried it.
Front flip to dive.
Yeah. That we have talked about on here before.
We have. But we'll roll it again here just for a reminder.
Yeah, what else?
Well, that's a nice segue into a new segment that I'd like to try. Alex Doyle's favorite slam of the week.
It's not just my favorite slam of the week, it's both of ours.
It is, but I thought it would sound better if I said it with a name attached.
It's the weekly Whammy Grammies.
Yeah. So we
both pick a slam and a trick from the week that we saw, and we talk about them. Should I? I'll go first because you, for some reason, have 2 of each, which I thought was kind of weird.
It was
for
weird.
The first thing.
It was strange. I couldn't decide.
So you bent the rules in that way, and I bent the rules in the way that the slam that I picked wasn't from this week. It was just one that I thought would be a good one to spark off the whole thing.
That's all good. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna check the calendar.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and check out this slam.
Let's watch it. Before he even enters frame, I knew it was. It's a timeless classic.
It's a timeless classic. Thank you, Fane, for posting that on Insta. I believe it's Philip Moose, just with a classic shove Bale.
Wait, that was a local boy? I thought that was like a YouTube famous one. I didn't realize.
No, that's Philip Moose.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure.
You got to think he's going for the old Piv spin, right? Like the big spin with Piv?
Yeah, the board really got away from him though. So
she gets away from me sometimes.
Ended up on the hip. Ended up directly on the hip, and that's my pick for our first weekly Bale of the week.
That was a great one. That lets people know what they're in for. What kind of slams really get Alex's motor running.
Let's check out your slams of choice. Do you want your Instagram one or your Transworld Site one?
Let's go with the Transworld Site one first because it's a little nicer.
Okay.
Or actually, it doesn't matter. This one was one that it gave me a good lull.
Oh yeah, that's like what happens when I try to ollie.
Yeah, just a classic. Oopsie daisy up the curb.
Yeah, he's gonna be feeling that one.
I think I used to
really got away from him there. The grip tape is actually on top of his shoe. I don't think that's ideal.
Yeah, he didn't even get close. It wasn't like, I don't know, stuck his heel on the ground. Yeah, I don't know what went down there. I think I used to do that when I was younger. Sometimes take it for granted and hung up enough times where I'd really try hard every time I was going up a curb to make sure that didn't happen.
Oh yeah, I always do too. Try to ollie early because there's always a crack and just there's a lot that goes through my head before and during ollieing up a curb.
For sure, gotta approach it correctly. And that James Brockman Bale years ago didn't help none. Do you remember? I think he does ollies up to back 180 down a gap. and he's cooking and just clips so hard.
I don't
it's a good
recall, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be playing right now. You can check it out.
Hopefully.
So should we check out your other Bale of choice, or was that the one?
We can check out the other one. Going forward, I'll try to limit it to one, but I just threw these down. This one's more of a, you didn't want to hear it, just a real good dome corker. Makes it kind of a gross sound.
Without hearing it.
Yeah, I'll boost the sound for the people at home.
Yeah, that's
Really
an unfortunate
whammy
one
set.
for sure.
You know?
Hope it's all right. Stunnity.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything about your Transworld Site choice, but these combined, just some two who's, you know?
I mean,
some guy from Orion Stefanidis' Croon's Theater as seen on the Transworld Site, and then some guy as seen on Aunt Travis's story. Is that correct?
Yeah. Croons, baby.
Okay.
Sometimes I think you and I surf different websites altogether.
Yeah, I have to agree with that for sure. I stick to Heliclips myself.
I tend to agree. Great site.
Okay, well, while we're watching your picks here, we'll go ahead and move on to Tyler's favorite trick of the week. But again, there's two of them for some reason.
I put two for this one because one was a photo, and I thought that was kind of cheesy.
Okay, well, Chris Rooney on Instagram. That's an interesting photo.
Yeah, he's all into a fucking tree.
Oh, so Chris Rooney is
Rhino. Yeah.
That's weird that's his name.
I also, only when I copied that link earlier, saw that, and I was like, really? That's his name?
Yeah, that's cool. That's a nice photo. Alling into the tree and assuming he can ride away through the grass with those massive wheels.
Seems pretty fucked. Hey, I mean, he's an Olympian. He can do anything. Not a gold medal Olympian like I claimed last time, but...
Who was the gold medal winner?
The other one. They're both Australian. I said Kieran Woolley was a gold medalist. If you watch the show, you'd see that I had corrected it. I don't know. What was the one that won?
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Cool photo. So that's your favorite photo you saw this week?
Well, not necessarily the photo. Just like seemed pretty crazy to ollie into a tree like that.
Yeah. Do you wish that you had found that spot like 10, 15 years ago?
7.
Would you have tried that 7 years ago?
Oh.
I'd say like 2012 would have been the last year I could picture you trying that.
So 9 years. How long?
I can just imagine you sticking on the first try on the tree and falling onto your hip on the little patch of
the one piece of cement in the hipper.
Yeah.
I'm more picturing like slipping out and just like down the tree. And a sliver. And then
I don't think, maybe. Like probably stick the first try and then, because you don't want to slip out, and then slip out the second try when you don't want to stick.
I wonder if
they're both going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to fall every kind of way you can, ollie into a tree. Land, probably
like
not.
Even in your prime, you were no Olympian, so...
No, I didn't podium. Didn't even qualify.
And especially hearing Chris Rooney say that Kieran Woolley put some work in on this one, you know it wasn't easy for him. So.
Well, I think he came in 5th in the Olympics, so, I mean, it's not like he's, top dog.
That's true.
But there also wasn't a tree on the course.
That's both really good points.
Thanks.
And then, okay, moving on. Back to Croon's Theater. The obvious Tyler's video of the week with all of these selections
I didn't even
from
realize
it.
it was wrong. I think okay. Yeah, whatever.
It's the one after this, I assume?
Yeah. And it's not like the craziest thing in the world. It just, I don't know if you can hear it, but it makes a good sound. It's filmed cool, and I love when people grind ledges that go right into the ground.
Yeah. This, to me, looks like another one where it's like, if it were frontside for you, you would have wanted to 50 this for sure.
For sure, buddy.
Same year. It would be in the same part as the tree ride, I think.
It does seem. I probably would have had a pretty questionable kid on, pretty gross hair. And he goes like pretty laterally at it, so I gotta think, gonna skip across it once to the hip.
Lateral. Yeah.
Oh, and that's same year, so I'm still dealing with the hipper from trying to ollie into that tree, and I skip a 5-0 across it onto my hip again. That's not gonna be good.
Yeah. Would you go for 5-0, you think, or 50?
I mean, it's Probably start with a 50, and then if it goes good enough, I guess you try a 5-0. I don't know. Maybe just a front salad.
Just have a sesh, 5180.
Nice lip.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah. I'll get it more in check next week.
What do you mean? Those were great choices. Well, it just seemed like you only watched one video.
Yeah, the Croon's one was the only one that spoke to me.
I honestly kind of half expected that we would have had the same trick chosen. Because I feel like you're going to like my pick.
Okay, I was going to say I can't remember what your trick was, but it's because I haven't seen it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good choice. And honestly, I fully expected it to be from that video and a Mike Anderson trick because he's awesome and only does awesome stuff. And that definitely was awesome. I think. Yeah,
it's, he always, like, every time I see his footage, it's like, I'm reminded again, like, oh yeah, he's like really fucking good. He's definitely not like top 10 favorite skaters.
No, he's not as good as a Nigel Houston
definitely not
if you're talking,
10.
Or he's not as good as Shane O'Neill if that's what you're suggesting.
Like a Kieran Woolley.
No.
But every time he gets footage out, it's always good shit. So it's
yeah, he reminds you every time. You're like, oh yeah, you're one of the people that I like seeing footage from the absolute most. I think when this clip happened, I was mostly thinking about how Dolan tried to ollie off the top into it.
Oh yeah.
And got crumpled.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It doesn't seem like a lot of bank to want to land in. Also, maybe just skate that lower bank. Lip on that thing looks pretty nice.
Just the one he's landing on?
Yeah, just do a nice little 5-0 on it, maybe. I wouldn't
do a little kick turn.
Hit both.
Oh, maybe
kick turn.
Yeah, like maybe try to like do a wall ride around the corner for a bit, but not land it and give up. Sit down, have a cold one.
Just one. Taking it easy that day, hey?
I had already been drinking for sure.
Yeah, but then I just started trying to film my trick. You think I'm getting it that quick that you're only having one?
Well, you're trying 5-0 stall on the bottom.
No, I'm doing 5-0 fakie, and then I'm thrusting up to a fakie flip on the other one. And it's tight. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. We'll probably like ollieing down the 3 into like a tiny little front wall ride into it too. Make it a 3-piece.
Yeah, depending on how wide that 3 is, maybe get the fakie flip down the 3 and then just switch carve the little bank.
Maybe.
Fuck. Opportunities are endless. We gotta get Mike Anderson on the show, ask him where this is.
I think the trip was Chicago or something. Wasn't that what the whole video was?
Don't recall.
Crooked Cons, Middle Earth.
Oh.
I believe. It just says Middle Earth.
Some nerd shit.
But I'm pretty sure, I believe it was Chicago. I feel like I saw some...
I can tell you looking at that doesn't look like Chicago.
Yeah, but isn't this spot in Chicago?
Something like that.
Yeah, whatever. Cool. You know, they don't call it the Windy City for nothing.
Nope. It's because of all the spots. Right on. And that's the end of that segment.
Yep. Now what?
I don't know. Big plans.
Did you watch anything cool this week?
Oh.
This is my plans for tonight.
Oh, mine too. Sick.
Okay.
There wasn't...
Now, let's go back to what I asked.
Anyone ever tell you look like Jonathan Van Ness?
No, who's that?
One of the guys from Queer Eye.
Jonathan Van Ness?
Yeah. Or JVN.
I do look kind of like him.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Anyway, moving right along. No, there wasn't a lot of good stuff this week, honestly. That Girl Tour video, I think, came out at the end of last week. That was not very great to watch.
To be fair, I was kind of asking if you watched anything like non-skating.
Oh, tons.
I know that you watched the Croon's Theater video. That's about all I need to know about the skating that you watched this week, I think.
Okay, well, I'm about 5 episodes into Pam and Tommy.
Oh yeah, enjoyable?
Yeah, totally. It's more like humorous and fun than I expected. So I thought it'd be like a little more serious and kind of unfun, but no. Pretty good. They play a pretty good Pam and Tommy. Yeah, that dude from like Captain America, not Captain America, the other guy plays Tommy pretty well. Seems really douchey and unlikable. Seems spot on.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen the show, but I heard about it.
Can I give you one little spoiler?
I don't give a shit. Sure. I just won't watch it though. Hope you're happy.
I think it might make you watch it more. They gave him a huge prosthetic hammer.
Really?
Yeah, you see a good amount.
How do you know it's not real? Can you tell that it's fake?
Yeah, you can tell.
Or you Googled it.
I haven't Googled it yet. I've been meaning to. Don't want to find any spoilers. Yeah, I mean, Tommy has a notoriously large hammer. As seen in the tape itself. And it just looks a little off, but yeah.
Are you gonna have, like, when you're editing this, put screenshots up?
I don't know until you just mentioned it. I hadn't really thought about what I was gonna do there, so maybe I just won't show it at all.
Yeah, you could do drawings.
I might get you to draw it.
I'm not gonna do that, but
no, neither am I. What level of hanging dong is acceptable on YouTube?
0, I'm pretty sure.
I think so too.
Unless it's like art of some kind, probably. Like you could probably have like a. I don't know.
Maybe I'll put in the photo and then I'll just cover it with the tree that Kieran Woolley's holding into.
Okay. I really do hope you do that.
Well, I have to now. Set it here. Unless I edit this part out.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We do it live. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What about you, man? Big highlights from the week?
I watched Tinder Swindler the other night. You see that on Netflix?
Yeah, didn't really have any interest.
Really? It's actually fucking dope.
Would you have gotten swindled?
Doubtful. I'm not like an attractive woman. That's
Come on, don't be sorry yourself.
The type of people that he's going for, that the swindler is going for. But it's great. It's like just a classic like current doc that sort of ends like present time, which is always exciting.
That is nice.
It's not like it was like 5 years ago or anything. It's just like it's still currently happening.
How much, if any, prosthetic dong in it?
None that I can remember. But yeah, I'll maybe have to go back and double check.
Still worth a watch though. Interesting.
Yeah, frame by frame. Check out just in case there's any hidden prosthetic dongs.
You gotta check the background. Sometimes you don't absorb it the first time around.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week, to be honest with you.
Saw that they announced Nyjah is going to be in the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game.
Yeah, and that the guy, the Bachelor that skates too. Matt Davis, is that his name?
Something I can't remember. Yeah.
But yeah, that he had like a barracks thing talking about stuff a while ago.
I obviously don't remember his name because I went down the list and there was barely anybody who I know who they were. There was like Tiffany Haddish.
There's a handful.
Someone named Quavo.
Quavo?
Wait, what?
He's one of the Migos.
No, it's the dude from Total Recall that pops out of the guy's stomach.
Quavo.
Wait, that's actually you. Quavo?
Yeah.
Like Quavo's Rancheros?
Kinda.
Huh. Alright. I just really assumed it was Quavo.
You never heard of MGK either?
MTK?
Your headphones down? Oh. MGK.
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, I had him on my list.
Yeah,
actually,
those are the ones that I recognize as well.
You think Machine Gun Kelly was pissed that he didn't get the call to play Tommy and Pam and Tommy again? Because he was like not great in that shitty Motley Crue.
I doubt it. I doubt all that, but maybe.
I also doubt that. So wait, who's Quavo?
He's one of the Migos.
One of the Migos. How many Migos are there? There's 3, right?
3, yeah.
Actually, I knew that because I was looking them up the other day a bit because they were on an episode of Atlanta I watched. But I obviously wasn't paying attention to their names.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
I mean, I didn't look up the, phonetics of how to pronounce it.
Would you... So you were serious when you said Quavo?
I was serious. That seems how it would be pronounced looking at it. Quavo. I wouldn't have thought Quavo. Do you know that for sure?
I'm like 99%. Like there's a chance, but like he like in like songs that he's in, his name will be said.
Yeah,
like,
he could be also just saying it in a different way to like rhyme with another word. Like he could be saying Quavo.
You've never heard
Quavo.
You've never heard Quavo before.
Like as a name? Yeah, my cousin's named
like
Quavo. But it's spelled different.
How's it spelled?
Kwavo.
I was expecting maybe a Y in there for the Quavo.
No, that'd be Quasi.
Oh.
Right on. And that's all we got.
Yeah.
How many buckets do you think Nija scores?
Wait, do you have the list up of people?
No.
Of who's... Oh. I was going to say, you should name... Actually, I'll do it. I'm gonna pull up the list.
You make me pronounce their names?
And I'm going to say someone's name, and you have to try to guess who they are.
Fair. I mean, they're obviously celebrities.
Yeah. How do I find...
I'll start while you're doing that. Nija Houston,
Okay.
most decorated street league skateboarding star of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't podium in the Olympics, but hey, there's always 2025? 4? Whatever. 4.
Whatever. Okay, so I have the list here. Jimmy Allen.
Jimmy Allen?
Yeah.
That sounds like a character on a TV show, like a little kid. But that's his real name?
Yeah, and he is an American singer. He's a country music singer and songwriter.
That makes sense.
So, close. Okay. Noah Carlock.
Noah Carlock? Oh, the director. Independent films.
No, he is a hockey player? But for the Long Beach Sharks?
Ooh,
This seems like it's maybe a different Noah Carlock. But, like, there's like,
Okay.
nothing really...
like some junior hockey player? I don't know, it's a celebrity.
ESPN and NBA announced rosters for the NBA Celebrity Game. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. He's the
Maybe it's-
Fanatics All-In Challenge winner.
I don't know what... Oh, so he like won a contest to be in there.
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
so.
well,
Okay.
no, I couldn't know who it is.
Brittany Elena, or Elena.
Figure skater.
Elena. She's a host, actress, athlete, and model.
What's the
So what
athletic?
was that?
Probably gymnastics.
I
I guess if she was a figure skater and she was
I think
decent,
I
she'd
think
probably be at the Olympics right now.
yeah, and I think she's a WNBA.
What?
Well, ex WNBA.
That seems like bullshit to put a professional basketball player in this game.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
a
How about
ringer?
Alex Toussaint?
I think you're fucking trying to screw me over here. That one sounds vaguely familiar. He's an actor.
Kind of. He's a Peloton instructor.
That's close. Performer.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't sound familiar. I made that up.
Oh, Jack Harlow. You know who Jack Harlow is, probably.
What? I'm just gonna guess YouTuber.
No, he's a rapper. Current.
What?
Thought maybe you'd heard of him.
Does he have a song with Quavo?
Maybe.
No, never heard of that person. Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
Is he like a country rapper?
No. He's from somewhere that like that though. That like is a country music place. I forget though now.
Nashville?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, he's from Chicago, right down the street from that bank spot.
He's from Louisville. So not really. I don't
baseball
know.
bat, though.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't. I'm gonna have to watch this basketball
there's-
game just to get up on current events and who people are.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole ton of a whole lot of people that in this are actually
fucking
celebs.
celebrity
but,
game sounds about as budget as celebrity.com.
Yeah, that was a nice boring way to end the episode though. So hope you enjoyed.
Well, no one made it this far. Whammy Grammy, everyone.
Whammy Grammy, everyone.